For Project 80, I replaced the bicolor LED with a 3-snap wire, and when I turn on the slide switch, the siren will be a little bit louder because the 3-snap wire does not have any resistance. And if you want, you can adjust the tone. When I turn on the slide switch, you will hear a siren, and the LEDs will come on. You can tell that the color LED is flickering. It doesn't matter which direction the bicolor LED is in. Right now it's red, but if you switch it the other way, it will be yellow. And you can change the variance. It's up to you. Project 82 is double light siren. Volume warning, please. And you'll hear a machine gun sound while the bicolor LED and color LED flash at the same time. And if you want, you can change the sound. You'll notice that the LEDs only flash when the machine gun sound is activated, because the sound is controlling the current through the LEDs. On all other settings, the LEDs are on steadily, and you'll see that the color LED does not change either. Project 83 is super vibration light. I have the slide switch on, and when I tap on the vibration switch, the bicolor LED comes on. It is yellow, and watch as it slowly goes out. When I tap on the vibration switch again, it will come back on before it goes out again. The C4 capacitor stores energy, which is released to power the LED when the vibration switch senses vibration. The adjustable resistor controls how much energy flows from the capacitor, and that will determine how long it stays on. Now it looks like it's on one of the higher settings, so the LED will take longer to go out. But now on the lowest setting, the LED goes out very quickly. You could pretend this is like a night light. You could use this circuit as a night light, in which you just have to tap the switch and it will stay on for just a very short period of time, and then it will go out, although the LED will not be very bright. Now if I remove the capacitor, I'm just going to disconnect it. The LED will only be on as long as the switch detects vibration. You might be able to see it flicker, but that's all, because there's no way to store that energy. When the capacitor is connected, it's storing the energy to be used for the LED. I replaced the C4 capacitor with the C7 one, and now when I tap the vibration switch, the LED goes out much more quickly, regardless of the setting of the adjustable resistor. This capacitor stores less energy than the C4 one. That's why it turns off much faster. This is vibration alarms and lights. I'm going to turn on the slide switch, and you'll hear a very faint siren. The bicolor LED also glows red, although it may be hard to see. And after a time, the sound and light will fade. Then, when you tap the vibration switch again, the sound and LED will come back on. In this circuit, the adjustable resistor is used as a fixed resistor, so moving its lever will not have any effect. Now for the second part of this project, if you want, you can change the sound effect of the alarm by moving this 2-snap wire with the 1-snap wire around to different positions. And then for the third part, you can replace the bicolor LED with a 3-snap wire. This will be loud, so turn down your volume. You can reverse the orientation of the color LED, so now it glows yellow instead of red. You can replace this LED with the color LED, and it's just, it does not change colors because it does not have enough current flowing through it, although it appears to be flashing to the camera. You can replace the speaker with a 3-snap wire or the color LED, although it does not glow because there's not enough current flowing through it. And finally, you can replace the C7 capacitor with the C4 one. Now the sound will last much longer because it stores more energy than the C7 one. This project is called Shaky Alarms and Lights. I connected the vibration switch to the circuit using the jumper wires, and now I'm going to shake it, and the alarm and LED come on. You can use any of the variants of the previous project as well, which I'm not going to. As long as you're shaking the vibration switch, the siren and light will remain on. This might remind you of shaking a maraca to make music, to make sound. Here is a simple merry-go-round that you can change the direction of. When I turn on the slide switch, the merry-go-round spins counterclockwise, but when I move the switcher to the left position, the merry-go-round will spin clockwise. You can change the direction at your leisure, and you can put the switch in neutral or the B position, and the merry-go-round will stop. Project 88 is two-way circuit. I'm going to turn on the slide switch, and the merry-go-round will spin counterclockwise. The light motor will spin clockwise, and its LEDs come on. The bicolor LED is red, and the color LED is not on at all. When I move the switcher from the left position to the right position, now the merry-go-round and light motor spin in opposite directions, and both LEDs are on. The bicolor LED is yellow, however, but the LEDs on the light motor do not come on. That is because the switch changes the direction of the current through different parts of the circuit. On this setting, the current cannot flow through the LEDs on the light motor. Current can only flow through LEDs in just one direction. But when the switcher is in the opposite position, current can flow through the LEDs on the light motor, but not the color LED. That's why it is not lit on this setting. And the adjustable resistor simply controls how much current is flowing through the circuit altogether. The LEDs are dimmer when the RV2 lever is all the way to the left. There you have it. Project 89 is low-power two-way circuit. I replaced one of the battery holders with a 3-snap wire, and when I turn on the slide switch now, everything works more slowly even though the RV2 is at the highest setting. The yellow LED The bicolor LED is dimmer, as is the color LED, and the merry-go-round and light motor spin more slowly. When I move the slider to the left position, they spin in opposite directions. The bicolor LED is now red, but there's not enough power to light the LEDs on the light motor. Actually, the camera can pick up a very faint light from the red LED, but that's all.